Okay then, we are back with another hunting video for another misprint hidden trait 6-star size modifier Doodle. In the last hunting video, we hunted down a Calamander, so next up is going to be the Rooffire and TUFFLAZE evolution line. And unfortunately, Rooffire is another route rare, just like Calamander, so yeah, having route rares back to back, not exactly fun, but it shouldn't be too bad as long as we can get to a 50 chain fairly fast, then everything after that is just pretty AFKable, to be honest. Also, you might have noticed that in the last video, I didn't actually catch up for the storyline, although now I have the 5th key. Also, I completely forgot that they introduced achievements in an update, although some of them have actually made some pretty good progress. Some, yeah, I have made zero progress at all, and unfortunately, whenever this update came out, it didn't keep a backlog of all of the things before it. So for example, I have definitely done more than 1,000 roulette spins, although because it didn't track it before this update was introduced, yeah, I actually haven't made any progress to this. So if you have any tips for how to complete some of these pretty fast, let me know. But yeah, some of them I'm probably not gonna touch for a very long time. Also, to add on to that, let me know in the comments down below, but is this the only way that you can obtain unique starters? Because I actually have no idea how you get uniques in general, or if you have to do something in order to unlock them first. Apparently I've gotten one, but I physically do not remember when I obtained one. Okay then, enough yapping, let's turn on the +1 chain booster and get straight to hunting. Oh, that was actually really fast. That only took me maybe 2 minutes, so yeah, there's our first knockout, and let's see how long it takes me to get to a 50 chain, I guess. Ooh, we got our first tint, and it's a 6-star riffraff. Interesting, although we don't really care about this. And this will put us at a 50 chain for Rooffire. Let's go. So now we're pretty much guaranteed to get a Rooffire every 2 encounters, so now all I gotta do is grind a high chain. Okay then, let's see how long that took me just to get to a chain of 50. I'm pretty sure I had 785 hours and 30 minutes, so an hour and a half? That isn't too bad, especially to say it's a route rare. Actually, I forgot to do something. We haven't checked what the weekly bonus is for this week, although the only issue is the text is green and it kind of blends in with every background. Good job there's a white building here. So 6 stars guaranteed at high chains with prestige unlocked. For most people that's probably not going to be very useful, but for me specifically, that means I don't need to get to a ridiculous chain like 4,000, and I probably don't even need to go up to a 2,000 chain. As long as I can roll the size modifier at the same time as I get a misprint, even at a low chain, I should get the 6-star basically guaranteed. I don't know when this starts kicking in, am I guaranteed to get 6 stars at a 50 chain? I have no idea how this works. Ooh, that is our first misprint Rooffire, although because our chain is so low, it's probably trash. It's 4-star, it's probably not even hidden trait. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. Let's just keep on chaining. And there is our first size modifier. Luckily, it was actually for Rooffire on a fairly low chain, so hey, pretty cool that we got it. But yeah, it isn't misprint, it isn't even 6-star, and it ain't even hidden trait. Why would I ever consider capturing this? Okay, we just reached a chain of 450, which means now we have maxed out our skin chance at a 1%. Well, would you look at that, we finally got our first misprint hidden trait 6-star Rooffire. So, all we're gonna do now is get a size modifier. Hopefully we don't get too many tints, but if I do get them, I gotta make content out of knocking them out. And we just hit a chain of 490, which now means my hidden trait chance is also maxed out at a 100%, so guaranteed hidden traits pretty good. Nah, I'll pass. Okay, so the last one we got wasn't actually a misprint, this one is, and his 6-star, and his hidden trait. So, if we were going for tints, I could capture this. But I do not care about tints, so see ya. Okay then, we've reached a chain of 1000, which now means that my misprint chance is 22.33%. So, yeah, we've made some pretty good progress so far. Oh, we got the size modifier, but we didn't get the misprint. Okay, never mind. It was only 5-star anyway, so I wouldn't have caught it even if it was a misprint. It is hidden trait low, but that's guaranteed. Other than that low, I have replaced Juluminus's move, so now I can actually knock out a lot more doodles before having to heal. Also, when does the weekly bonus end or change? Because I thought it changed on like Mondays. I don't know when this changed, but it seems to have only done it in the last day or two. But now I have a 1.5 times tint modifier, which, yeah, I don't really care about that because I don't really care for tints. Unless we get a double tint. If we get like a double or triple tint, I might consider capturing it. Oh, I have a bad feeling this isn't going to be 6-star. Why did I have to say something? We could have been done at a chain of only 1600. Well, we gotta continue, I guess. Oh, I have finally gotten to a chain of 2000, which now means that my misprint chance has reached 44.56%. So, just a couple more hundred to add onto this chain, and then we'll reach a 50% chance for misprints, and then I can turn on the misprint boosters and get guaranteed misprints. Oh, that ain't a misprint, so there's only one thing to do. Knock it out. And we have finally reached a chain of 2248, which now means my misprint chance is 50%, baby. So if I go to my boosters now, I can turn on the 2 times misprint chance. 10 hours hopefully will be enough. If I run out, I can buy Marlowe. And now if we go check again, we have a 100% misprint chance, baby. So all I gotta do now is encounter a tiny or big size modifier, and then just pray that I roll the 6 stars. I think that's like the only RNG thing now is just the stars. Okay game, I get it, you have a weekly bonus for tints, but even if you have them, I don't care for them, man, stop, okay? Give me a size modifier. And the best part is, if I do get a size modifier, I know for a fact it's gonna be 5 stars, I just know. I want to say this might be the new anniversary tint. I know that recently they did an anniversary update and they added in a new anniversary tint, which actually is in the roulette as well. I might have to do a roulette video. Yep, it is Anna, although it's only 5 stars, so yeah, but definitely not. And we got our size modifier, although here's the thing, I am so confident that this isn't going to be 6-star, I would actually bet 1,000,000 gems. I swear it isn't. Come on, bro. I really wanted to be wrong, but it just makes too much sense. We've had too much good luck with the tints and getting 6 stars that was bound to happen. Okay, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of tints, so let's speedrun a couple of these. Spring is cool, but it's only a 5-star, so heck no. Another 5-star? Absolutely not. Okay, and now we have reached a chain of 4,496, so I believe, if I'm correct, if I turn off my 2 times misprint chance booster, and then go look at the odds, it should still be 100% guaranteed misprint chance, baby. So yeah, this is turning out to be a pretty long chain. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer, but so far, it hasn't gone very well. Yeah, we're probably gonna get a lot more tints before I get a size modifier. I'm probably gonna stop showing them because I'm kinda tired of seeing them, so I guess the next clip will just be me getting a size modifier and basically praying that it's a 6-star. Although, just a quick note, this is the Annie tint, or I should say was, because now the name has been changed. This is now the birthday tint. Although by the time this video comes out, this tint won't be accessible or obtainable anymore. I think it disappears tomorrow as I'm recording this clip. Oh, and that is a unique masquerade, which might actually be my first unique doodle for one of these chaining videos. I know that when I started the chaining series, uniques just weren't a thing in the game, only misprints existed, although maybe a few episodes in, maybe uniques did get added to the game and I just don't remember because it's been such a long time. But either way, ever since returning to Doodle World with the Ruffire chaining video that we're working on right now, and the previous chaining video which was Calamander, this is actually my first unique since coming back to Doodle World. You can tell it's unique because there's more stars in the little icon, and also if you have this game pass you can just hover over it, which you need to capture this doodle first. Oh, the question marks, does that mean it's got like a tag function, I'm pretty sure? So if I capture and it says unique 10 for example, that means only 10 of them exist, and I own the 10th rendition, or the 10th caught one, right? That's kind of cool. I might eventually do a unique chaining series, although I have no idea how rare these are. And the fact that I'm on a 6,000 chain for Ruffire, and we did like, what, a 2,000 chain for Calamander? These are looking really, really, really rare. Unless I got really unlucky, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments. How rare are uniques? Should I do a unique chaining series? I have no idea, like, if that's even like feasible, or if it's just an impossible mission because of how rare they are. Okay, this is officially one of my longest chains I've done for the series, but I have finally gotten a misprint tiny size modifier on Ruffire, which I will take. I was actually completely fine with getting a big or a tiny size modifier. Tiny one, it's a small dog, it makes it look cuter. Big dog, it's a big dog, it makes it look even meaner, so both of them work. So now all I gotta do is roll 6-star. We did it! We finally did it! Okay, let's not waste any time then before I accidentally like knock it out or run away from it. Let's buy a gold capsule and freaking capture it. And straight in the gold capsule. Oh, not gonna lie, that took me a little bit too long. Hopefully the next video is pretty easy, just to balance this out. I can also go ahead now and turn off my +1 chain booster, but after comparing the time that I have right now, which is 740, and the time that I had when I started this video when I first turned it on, it seems like I spent 45 hours on this one video on this one chain, which I didn't realize I spent so much time on this chain, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this video took me like a week and a half, but I've been doing this video on the side and just AFKing the game while I'm working, watching videos, or playing other games, so honestly, it wasn't that bad, but damn! I really do hope the next chain is not that bad. Yeah, I think Tiny is pretty good for Ruffire. I am very happy with what I got. Anyway, now let's go ahead and check our skins. We gotta see if I actually have a prestige reskin for Ruffire already, or if I have to go chain another one, which hopefully I don't. Nope, I already have a prestige reskin. We actually have two, so I am not gonna complain about that. So now that we've got this out of the way, all we gotta do now is evolve it. I'm just gonna go ahead and use some level up cubes. It seems like the wiki says it evolves at level 37. There we are. Okay, so learning a new move. I don't really care about the new moves right now, okay? I will deal with all of that later. No! Stop. It's gonna make me learn all of these moves, isn't it? No. Stop. No. There we are. It's evolving. Let's go ahead. Give me my... I want to say TUFFLAZE, but honestly, I don't remember what the name is. It is TUFFLAZE. And damn... Oh no, the menacing TUFFLAZE, it's so tiny. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Here is the Ruffire without the prestige skin on, and I gotta say, it's pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Also, pink and green is a pretty underused color combination. I feel like in a lot of feature capturing games, I am down for more. It's a pretty, like, weird color combo, but I like it. Or is it more of a purple? It's like a pinky purple. I'm still a big fan. Anyway, now let's go ahead and put our prestige reskin on. Also, here are the other skins in the game, which, if I'm not gonna lie, I still think my favorite skin in the game is probably the scribbled ones. And then prestige is probably a second favorite because every doodle has access to the prestige and the scribbled ones, which I like. Also, it's just consistent throughout all of them. But yep, here is our misprint Tiny TUFFLAZE. with the prestige reskin. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good doodle for our collection. So all we gotta do now is scroll all the way down in my PC box and put it in the PC box where I'm probably not gonna see it or use it forever. Anyway, let's go see what my next doodle is that I gotta chain. Okay, I think it's like page 3 or 4. And yep, okay, so there's TUFFLAZE and Roughfire, and next up then is gonna be Turtles, which, not gonna lie, I'm not sure what route I can capture this on, but also there is, just a couple of evolutions, so when I eventually do chain for the size modifier that I want, yeah, I gotta go ahead and probably level it up a lot. I don't remember how to get Megatals, or if I even can get it. I'm assuming I can, but I don't know. I really don't.